going on tour tomorrow, and we're not
awesome,
and it's gonna be fun. And
never ever coming back.
thanks Ben, the library, and MCAT for doing this. This is pretty exciting. I don't know what I know what I'm starting with. Here we go. This song's about a kid that used to be 1 year old. You've been alive 365 whole years, 7 days. That's a year. Happy birthday. And in 3 whole years, you'll be older than 1,000 days. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of days. You made your family happy. And I know there's gonna be 1,000,003 songs about Milo, the boy. And I'm sorry that this gift is late. It's a bad habit I got from my mom, and I know you'll get things from your mom too, like the way she laughs or the way she dials the telephone to call grandma to talk about Milo and how much you've grown. I haven't practiced it forever. And I can see Polly singing to a grandchild of 3, and this is just part of the story of this happy family. Someday we'll talk and have conversations about your favorite colors and books, but until then we'll just keep pointing and stealing fans and kittens. I know, I thought that was gonna be really funny, but I'm not going to. This song's about Great Falls, Montana, and loving punk rock music, and always getting kicked out of places, because kids in high school are really dumb sometimes. Let's go, big as Mars, and that's why I'm glad I got out when I did, but I know there are still some kids who have to live here, because they're bored to tears. Okay, the only advice I can give is be nice to every kid that lives. 'Cause I was once sad and a bitter too. There's no way to live, I'm telling you. Can be as bitter as your enemies, but that would change anything. 'Cause we reflect these communities to make them good ones. 'Cause I used to go to center stage to see some shows, release some rage. But now I can't go there, 'cause metal guys got us kicked out. So I moved to this college town, where my clubs took me getting shut down. Who are these guys?
Bob Davinsky, Sal Rosenberg.
And I know that. And why are you so afraid of kids doing things that aren't cliche? You'd much rather be shut up than just stay inside. You'd be satisfied if I never tried. Belong to the team with self-esteem that believes that we can do anything. let's try to do this really cheesy sing-along, like, participation kind of thing. Alright, here we go.
Nice.
I'll teach you the thing. Okay, here we go. Cause we could all sing in harmony, cause peace isn't some kind of crazy dream. We could all sing in harmony, cause peace isn't some kind of crazy dream. We could all sing in harmony, cause peace isn't some kind of crazy dream. We could all sing in harmony, cause peace isn't some kind of crazy. Volcanoes! Oh no! Well, la dee da dee da, la dee da dee da, la dee da dee da, la dee da, la da da, la da da. Thank you. Water or soda or Ben's on it. Ben,
Tyson, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm sorry. I have a bottle right here that I'm
Oh.
ready to go fill
you're
with
not
water.
gonna get sick cause
You
you're
won't have
mad
any
food.
of it because you got me.
You're not gonna get sick cause you're mad food. Mama dog, mama dog, mama dog, mama dog. You're part mama, you're part dog, and you're part something else. You're part mama, you're part dog, and you're part something else. I know, it's so exciting. Yeah! Yeah! Alright.
I got some sweet pictures of you and lava in the background.
What time is it?
Time to rock.
7:35.
Oh wow, that's really
5
convenient.
minutes.
Wow, I'm like ahead of the game.
Yeah.
But I just played 5 songs in 2 minutes or something?
Yeah.
This is some kind of crazy.
Whoa, what in the fuck is that guy doing?
Is this the Nexus?
Oh,
Oh
no, that flower.
For the earth.
I thought I took the most destructive video.
That'd be fun.
Oh, it's cool.
I know, and there's lava. Well, there were like underwater vents with happy animals.
Happy Animals is kind of like everything we're talking about.
You just pick
Wow, look at this. It's
Wow,
like
nice.
like we're rock stars or something. So, God, I wish I had something interesting to say. I got nothing. What should I play? Anyway.
Song.
What about Mayhem?
I know what I want to hear.
Oh, but that's later.
Okay.
Okay. Sure, I'm gonna play the song for Alex that I don't play very much anymore.
Only when I'm around because I bug you.
It's about a black metal band, which is a bunch of Norwegian people, generally speaking.
Is that where you're going?
That's where Greg's going, right?
Netherlands. Not normal.
But anyways, it's a band called Mayhem, and they murdered each other.
Yeah. Hey Tyson, come around. Seriously.
Yeah, look at
That was
That was-
sad.
At least we got this
People
going on.
thought that would keep them safe.
Yeah, they're calling you. You missed it.
I'm a crayon.
The song's about what's on the TV screen right
Made
now.
of wax by a lump.
The former lead singer of Morbid took a shotgun to his head, and he lived up to his name and was found dead. But then Euronymous made his new from his grave. Taking on black metal book, I'm sure this seems insane. Well then Euronymous made a necklace from dead skull. What you expect from the founder of the Black Circle? He took pictures for the next album cover. Spit some more about burning churches. or blast beats. I don't know what that was. Well, now when Mayhem goes out on tour, they've only got one original member. And you may say that's one fucked up story, son. Well, I say it's nothing to people who slit their wrists for fun. I don't think you're strange, you're not crazy. I know you're A-okay. You're just doing what our Dark Lord would want us to do anyway. And I won't think you're strange, you're not crazy. I know you're fucking A-okay. You're just doing what our Dark Lord Lucifer would want us to do. Hail Satan! I'm releasing an album today, right now. It's called, Hot. That was like the most boring thing to turn around and give the Satan symbol to. I'm planting flowers. I wanted like an erupting volcano or something, or skulls, or whatever the fuck you guys saw that was so frightening.
Actually, it was schoolboys.
Was it really? But this is really exciting. And such. Do-do-do-do-do.
That song.
Oh, that's a big outfit.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. Jen, do you want to hear anything?
It's like
Want
what?
to hear anything in particular? How about you, Greg?
Ghost.
No, I'm not playing that one.
Like girl or sandwich?
Come on. Play your new one. Jesus.
Okay. I'm gonna play like 3 more, and then up next is 1985, who's from Seattle, who's also on tour with us, starting tomorrow. And so I got 3 songs. Your mom. Oh wow, but I have 4 options or 5 options. Hold on, sorry, I gotta think this through really fast. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Well, I don't believe in Jesus Christ, but I do believe that if you are nice, you can save a lot more than just your own soul. 'Cause common sense and happiness are not always your best defense. You can go out on a limb and take a chance. 'Cause people are just people doing people things. And people make mistakes just like you and me. And I'm so sorry for all of my hypocrisies. But I like songs that make me feel like every day's a great big deal. Singer sings so sweetly to me. And I know not all things are fair. It's still everyone's job to care. To care. It's still everyone's job to care. Well, 'cause there are fights still worth fighting for. Never be complacent, don't become a bore. If you're patient, you might witness some small victories. thought were your enemies just turns out they're naive. They don't like making friends, they only like making money. Well, I know that diversity is better than monotony, and culture's better than having clean streets, and fresh air is always nice to breathe. And I know that it gets hard, I know it gets frustrating. You can't take out those big guys, but you can still save your communities. 'Cause there's a lot of small town assholes, a lot of small town politicians. They're gonna be wishing they hadn't messed with me. And I know not all things are fair, 'cause everyone's job to get the air, to care. It's still everyone's job to care. This is so dramatic. Look at this guy. It's really dramatic still, though, right? Thank you. Yeah, I got 2 more songs, and then I don't know what. The 1985 is gonna play. And thank you, you 4 or 5, who I don't know personally, for coming out. This song's for Ben. It's a cover. I haven't played it in a while. Oh, Ginger, do you hear the ticking clock? Do you wonder what has got a hold over you and me? It's not half as bad as you think. I wrote a 10-page letter, think I'm gonna send it to you. I drank another 5th today and I quit my job. I'm feeling much better. Well, how about you? Come on, please believe me. There was something very solid in that faraway dream. Something unbelievable is following. something unbelievable is following me. I woke up in a ditch today. It's not half as bad as you'd think. That's an Blue Joe song. Alright, this is my last song. It's about a boy that used to be one. And it's on my new album. And if you guys heard of Helmet Tag at all? No, you should look them up. This is about their son. They're really good.
Lead singer is not.
Yeah, it's the lead singer of Helmet Tag.
Is that a sex reference?
What? Helmet Tag? No, you play Helmet Tag, you hit. Actually, that's a controversial way to put it, Caleb.
Is it?
Technically.
Is there a little more?
But we're not talking about it now because there's volcanoes!
Geysers!
Blow now! Rocks! You're just look at you. Look at all the cool things you do. You're walking around and saying things. You got the most impressive vocabulary. Your favorite letter is D. You know your ABCs. And you're amazing. Well, you are the older brother to Stella, and I can tell you're the hell of a fella. We're gonna do so many great things to make this world better for her, for you and me. Your little sister, it's you when you kiss her, because you're amazing. Volcanoes! Well, I'm gonna make this promise to thee. Gonna write you the songs till you turn 18. Then we'll put out a silly CD or any format that you'd like. Document of your life and the small part of taking it and how you're amazing. So gotta pretend it's like a really fat bass line. And this bass line reminds me of volcanoes. Milo, my dear, have no fear that you are ever letting us down. 'Cause if you look to see those expectations, they won't be found. As long as you are happy and doing your best and trying, well then, Milo, you will see that we are all so proud of you and all that you do. We're so proud of you because we love you. And Milo, you like rock and roll and mom and dad songs on the stereo. You love having fun, dance around with everyone playing harmonica. You're one rockin' kid. You're one rockin' kid. You're a rocker kid. And you're amazing. And Spin Magazine will call the Coke Box the most rockin' rock family. Thank you. Thanks to the cat. Thanks to the library. Thanks to my friends who are here and you kids as well. Up next is 1985. Brief intermission.
If you want to hang out where you are, that's also radical. There's no so thanks to Ben in the library and Jim Castle. which one must be guarded. A lesson you learn young. Thick arms and shields to surround you. And wealth enough to stun. But with this came the prison walls of halls of oaths, that tie you to this day. And I hope that you could break from there, free yourself and submit to strong ideas like love and hope, and see the world with a broader scope. But you're me. But you remain the most enslaved, and the worst enslaver. Clinging to a feather line, blood red from all the bleeding. Wish that you could see them now, so ripe, flourishing and proud. But you can't won't gaze outside these walls.
Damn.
Thanks.
Me and Tyson's chords are having a battle of wits. And
Well, there should be one in the back of mine.
is there? I don't know which of these two black chords
It's
that are.
like my guitar will cut out, but it doesn't cut out like that. It just
Yeah.
crackles. Try this one. What's this one's view?
I can't tell which of the two are functified.
See if this one makes.
Oh wait, that's other side. This one.
Oh shit! That's not the one you just plugged out.
That's right.
Oh, crack lease.
That's how you write your rap music.
Maybe it's the other one. We can just plug this directly.
It might be
The jack.
no, the pedal.
It's kind of loose, but it usually doesn't have problems that bad. Okay, this song's called The Trucks. Thanks also to Tyson. It's been fun hanging out in Missoula again. Thanks.
Real heartwarming.
And we're going on this little tour, and it should be a great time. And we all have things for sale, including things that we made today and yesterday.
Mine's not for sale.
Not for sale?
Well, I didn't. I have one.
No, just not for sale.
What if somebody wants one?
Yeah, you got one copy?
I got one copy.
It's fresh?
Fresh.
Fresh eggs?
Fresh, hot, fresh.
Lighthouse fresh?
Push your presence, noise, flight,
just today finally convinced 218 members of her body to make a symbolic vote to end, to lay a timetable to get out of another part of the world.
Unexpectedly, like another winter rain, and you are not for peace, bending out your knees to the corporate power, and I can see where you eat. Those who do feed are your fat, blue, red belly. You're a chattering bluebird, and I do not trust a word as you break another promise. This is a two-party party, and we were not invited, so we'll take to the streets to face.
Mostly lately, so a lot of these songs are written for band format.
Rap battle?
Rap battle? Rap battle?
That one? You know.
What size is that bowl?
Yeah, that is a hefty bowl.
This next song is called Hibbing. Coastal Northwest flats. Twinkle tones of night, they come
frozen concentration below. And standing stark at perfect times, and we know you can't bend the truth or lies, 'cause it either young or either young or either young
There was all these sweet heritage shots of helicopters and helicopter
Yeah.
rescue earlier today.
I thought they were just replacing the light bulb.
And now there's hula old ladies.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more. I did this one the other night, but I like it. It's an older song and I really been playing it lately. So I have some rough demos of this new CD we just made over there. Feel free to just throw a couple dollars or something on the table and take one. There's about 5 that are ready to go, and then all the other ones you'll have to take a CD and then the cover and tape the cover together, and you can look at the first 5 for an example of how to do that.
Assemble yourself.
DIY.
Amazing.
DIY.
Another journey south, another day without checkpoints and discoveries, undignitated robberies. So here we are, my friends, through lifetimes again. The faithful turn their heads, the shivers raise their fists. half the cup and take a sip. I'll take to a fine drink. Fabricate and weave a fine-tuned histories, the stories that we know. And another journey south, another day without checkpoints and discoveries. Next is Earl Grey Rome.
Rome is hot?
Rome is hot, Earl.
Earl?
Hot Earl
is hot.
in Rome
My
for the
name
weekend.
is Falling.
If you want a CD, just go grab one.
Hi.
Hi.
I used to call my work Rome is Falling. Now I call it Earl Grey Hot. You can find us on the web at earlgreyhotornot.com. I love you. lot of thanks to this kid. He like learned how to play the drums like 3 weeks ago. And he's doing awesome.
Hey.
Do you need a hug?
Archaeology.
Do you want a kiss?
Ezra looks hulking with the
Alright,
stool.
what's the next song we're gonna play? This is a song by T-Rex. Thank you. Patrick Vincent on harmonica there. Oh yeah, we're rocking.
I'm gonna play a song about a long ship.
A long ship? This song's about a really long ship. It's pretty. is to go to Seattle? Seattle? We're going to Seattle.
Yeah.
It's the first time I'm going on tour. First time he's going on tour. We're nervous. This is the sweetest like tour kickoff show ever. I'm not kidding. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. What's time is that? Oh yeah, we can do it. Our songs are rad. And I failed miserably because I wasn't paying attention. I like rapping, but I don't have a DJ, so I just like sing the samples. But you guys are gonna have to be my DJ, so you're gonna have to sing the sample. It's from that one song that's like Sign, Sign Everywhere sign at the beginning. Some other like techno group did it, or like one of those people. That was awesome. So I used it too. So all you have to do is go like this, like clap 3 times or make 3 percussive noises like kind of like We Will Rock You, but without the stomp. Yeah. You do it too. Yeah. And the sound long-haired freaky people need not apply. And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply. And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply. And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply. Now if y'all turn your books to page 43, got a little something I want you to see. It's a metaphor's world on a coming day, and it's gonna keep you like a running play. It's another must time for the women from the Boston River. They've been and all they've done, and the whales do say, we wanna play, but I gotta give them something that's new today. And that's the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply. And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply. There's a sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply. And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply. Yeah, you guys made music. You also made babies. You're pregnant.
Stop it.
What the hell happened to Cabo?
Started a new life.
Okay, I don't know if anyone's really gonna do this, but
Yes.
divide yourselves in half.
I can't physically.
Divide not yourself, your groups. I guess that's a pretty good split over there. Alex, you go over there.
Yeah, over there.
The strangers.
Go over
You're
there,
journalists.
Sackerson.
You're good use to strangers.
Wait, there's so many less of us.
So this is about dancing for your money. So
Oh.
I want you to show them, and I want you to show them that
We have some drumsticks and
you
we
can
throw
dance
down
for
there.
your money.
We don't have any money.
Who cares? God, always these complications.
Let's see, sir.
Ready?
called it?
That's what I said.
Sexual harassment.
Hey guys, think of your Humperdinck died.
What?
No way.
What?
Take that wall down.
Why is this coming out of the thing?
I don't know. Doesn't like you.
Sweet pie.
Right now. Oh, I guess you.
What's up with your guitar?
Do I? Or do I really got it?
I've got it.
Do I really got it? Oh God. So, thanks for coming to our kickoff. Woo! Our proverbial football kickoff. Woo! Pick it up. Is that coming from the PA?
It's coming from that one part.
Buh.
You were gonna say something else.
Yeah,
You have to stop it.
Where you shine, yeah, you know what I mean. Running free, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, the freedom is mine, yeah, you know what I mean. It's a new song, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Thank you. Thanks for coming to our show. I wish I had a CD, but I don't. But 1984 has ones you can put together on your own. He also has a guitar you can do the same with too. It costs a lot more than the CDs. I recommend the CD.
two-story tuck-under townhomes, most likely.
Townhomes, and then that more orange to the right, that was roundabout, yeah. What's
That we would call multifamily, this one.
What's multifamily for you?
I can go back to the image. It's attached multi-story units, so it'd be 2 to maybe 4-story.
Apartments?
Yep.
Duplexes?
Apartments, well, it could be either or apartments or
So that
duplexes.
whole chunk of multifamily?
Yeah,
Fourplex?
over here, correct.
Okay.
Well, these are actually townhomes along the road we're proposing, and then these would be more multifamily south.
And also on the left by California?
No, not these. Those would be the cottage style, as we're calling it.
Cottage, I don't understand.
It's like, I don't know, a tightly spaced bungalow. I don't know how, I mean, if you took some of the products maybe in the university area and just made them smaller and smaller lots, I guess it'd be of that character.
What kind of density are you looking at?
Well, in the townhome,
I guess that's where you were some of these questions. How many people are you going to cut in some of those areas?
I mean, these plans range from about 350 units to 450, somewhere,
The whole
just the whole development.
And then there's gonna be 300 across the street from you?
That I don't know.
No, 33 across the street.
33 houses.
Yeah, and maybe just to clarify, Todd was talking a little bit earlier, and I followed that same track. We know what we're talking about when we use jargon. We say multifamily, that's not necessarily rental apartments. For us, multifamily is attached dwelling units that have more than 2 attached units. They could be townhomes owner-occupied, they could be condominiums owner-occupied. A duplex could be a 2-unit townhome or a 2-unit condominium owner-occupied. So when we say multifamily, don't jump to rentals, because that's not what we're talking about.
Christian?
Just an observation about the character on this side of the river and Higgins and Orange Street. I don't think there's anything 4 stories. There's just, that would be something not in the existing character of the surrounding neighborhoods.
That's a good point. I mean, and I think you can tell our sensitivity to it a little bit because we're trying to transition back out to the neighborhoods and we're trying to push it into areas where it's either next to the rail tracks, or, you know, in areas where it's not obviously right adjacent to an existing house in that sense. Here's a question in the back.
Is the city going to require that some of it is rental stuff, just so that there would be some mixed kind of residences, or will it be just owner-occupied?
Well, we don't know at this point. Some of it's going to be determined by market a little bit. I think the intention is that a lot of it is for sale. We haven't gotten to that point with the city yet. We just have been discussing these plans with them initially this week. So over the next month, we're going to continually work through a lot of these issues with them. So that's where we're at. Question? Any other questions? Okay, so what, I wanted to summarize a little bit by saying, you know, I mean, I've been involved with a number of these projects, even though I'm fairly young. I've been fortunate to be involved with projects like the Commons and other ones. And honestly, what these projects are really challenging, and they're somewhat daunting at times and hard to understand, but they are tremendous benefits to cities. I think when you see opportunities like this with this site, its premier location along the river, the opportunity to get people right along the edge again, connect to that, you're going to get a lot of enhanced trail networks, public space, a park. You're going to connect to a wonderful new master plan that's being implemented with the aquatic center and the community center. I mean, this area has a tremendous benefit to the community in the future years. I mean, here's kind of a summary of that. It provides precedent-setting redevelopment along the Clark Fork. Like I said earlier, and if other projects or other sites like this come available, if this is done right, which it will be, this can set a precedent for how to do that, how to really activate the edges, continue to do it. I think there's been a tremendous job done with Karis Park and the other park and trails along the river. This is another opportunity to do that. You know, brings activity to downtown by attracting a mixed-use neighborhood close to the core. The proximity to downtown is key to the future plans of this property. connects the neighborhood to the river like we talked about, McCormick Park and the trail network, and provides a new civic destination. Like we said, when you get the park in this public space, it's going to be of a different character than Caris Park, but it has the same opportunity to create the same type of civic destination. You already have something down there with the stadium, and you're going to have the History Museum, the Natural History Museum. You're going to have the Aquatic Center, the skate park, the ball fields, and all the improvements over there. This can only complement that. The other big one, as we found out a month ago, rehabilitates a derelict site. I mean, we had a huge problem, everyone here did, a month ago with the fire. So this, you have the opportunity to take this site, which has been underutilized for a number of years, and now create a wonderful amenity out of it. And finally, it enhances the neighborhoods and provides new amenities for the community. So if you can get these uses there, you create these community and neighborhood services, and you link it with these parks and open spaces, I think it's going to be a wonderful area. What we wanted to do now, maybe we can get the lights back on, is get just basic comments and questions, a little more detail, and then we wanted to have you help us out a little bit by going through a couple of exercises. So I'll just explain the exercises first, and then take some more questions and comments, and then I can talk about the directions again. But what we wanted you to do is we're going to be handing out some sticky dots. It's kind of our favorite mode of working. We want feedback. We want you to do a couple basic things. One, you're going to get 3 dots. One's going to be blank, the other one's going to have a plus on it, and the other one's going to have a minus on it. The blank dot, we just want you, general sense for you to vote on one of the plans, which one you prefer. So just, you see an A here for master plan A, and then B, and if you could just stick your dots below the A or the B, just so we can get some sense for generally which one you might like better, fine. And then with the positive dot, with the plus sign, we want you to just stick a dot next to one thing you really like in either of the plans. So for instance, if you like the location of the retail in the park in this one, stick your plus here. If you like the connection to the stadium and the retail here, stick it here. If you like a pocket park, stick it here. I mean, just to give us some sense for what people like and what they don't. And then do the same thing with the negative dot. If there's something you really don't like, just stick a dot to it. It might be, the way we handled the road along here. And I'll also encourage you, we'll put some markers up here, Robert, if we get some markers, and Nick had a bunch. You can actually write on these comments and put arrows and just pack them up if you want. Because we're looking for as much feedback as we want that we can take back with us. So on top of the comments, we want you just to go through those quick exercises to help us out. Question?
I have a suggestion for the next time you do this. Vary the colors, use blue, because it's very difficult when you're a little bit away from it.
Okay. And just to let you know, we're talking about maybe getting into some more detail next time to help you understand as we get more refinement. And just so you all understand, some people, I think there's suspicions that we have a plan all done and we're just going through this. It's really not the case. I mean, I'm a designer. I've been doing it for over 10 years now. And I call I said our design process is iterative because we start with these big loops, and each time it kind of goes tighter and tighter and tighter, and each time we get feedback until eventually you get to the plan at the end of the day after a long period of time. So we're kind of going through one of these cranks now with you all. We'll get feedback, revise it, and we'll get a little tighter next time. And each time we meet with city, it'll get more refined, and that's how we go through the design process to funnel this thing down to something that supports the South Side area plan.
No, I have one question.
Okay, sure. The question was who hired us? Ed and Kevin Mitty, the owners of Missoula Mill Site Revitalization Group, so the landowner.
How have you factored in the 100-year floodplain part of it?
Good question. And why I say these plans are completely in flux is because we've included, to the best of our knowledge today, those floodplains. But we've heard in the last 2 weeks that we're not really sure where it is. So that's going to be another one that obviously is going to have a big impact if it changes. I think right now we have one of them coming in through here, and then there is another one that comes more tightly in through here. So we basically allowed that to be the parkland right now, so we have no development on it. But, like I said, we're gonna get updated information, because it's essential for everyone to know where that
was
is.
one of my main reasons for trying to promote the par 3 golf course,
Yep.
because if it floods out, you haven't lost much.
That's true. But I mean, that park actually in Denver I showed you actually has the ability to get flooded during a big flood event. That's right. Other questions?
Both your plans are a little too dense for my taste. Is there some place I can put a sticker that says, I don't like either of them?
Yeah,
You know?
sure.
And I want to see the map that has just the forest on it.
Just the forest?
Yeah, that they mentioned last.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you go there if it was just a forest, or you just want it to be a forest? Just.
We live in Montana, it's for
You keep talking about access to the river.
Mhm.
We have no problem getting access to the river any reason why. So I'm not understanding
But
why you're going to have this access to the river.
well,
Well, I live there, but other people.
or maybe I should say you have more access to the river.
I think I could answer that. I mean, for many years, things were built in Missoula along Front Street with the backs of the buildings facing the river. We really didn't appreciate what we had in Missoula. And that's why there was.
I mean, before I haven't been in Missoula that long, but I know before Karis came into being, there were all parking lots basically on the backside of the river down in that area. And it's, right. But now it's provided new amenity there, that everyone goes to see the Grizz and all these other, big concerts and all sorts of other events. And why I say maybe I should just say a new type of access to the river, because there's no other location that you get a 10 or 14 acre park that's all open along the river, up and down this corridor. That could be flexible ball field space where you could see children playing soccer games, or you could go see a concert. Okay. Question?
I think it's a wonderful idea that could be do, but I'm just curious, are you doing as part of this an analysis on, retail analysis for the area, but also kind of for the Missoula core? Because, one of the genius factors here in Missoula